It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to Expresso here on SABC3, your feel-good breakfast show. Now it is time for the Fabulite Top 10, and after that lovely long Easter weekend that we just had, I bet that you're as reluctant to go back to work as, well, anybody would be. So to give you some incentive, we've decided to look at the top 10 proofs that life could be worse than we all think it is right now. Well, let's talk about the first one. It's called Bumpy Road. The pressure may be on with countless deadlines that seem to loom from nowhere, but imagine being the guy who has to transport 100 dozen eggs by bicycle every morning on time without breaking a single one. Tough job?
Yeah, it could be worse. Then life on the line. People are always saying that they put their life on the line for their job, but this guy, he really has crossed that line, and I love this. Look at that. Unbelievable.
That is crazy.
Photography or photographing the car trick may sound cool, but one look at the pic and you can understand the danger involved, hey?
Would you
That's
ever
where you
put your
trust
life on
mate.
your line for your job? Oh,
No, I'd rather take my chances.
We also have another one called Sitting Duck. If you've ever felt like a sitting target, this guy literally is a sitting target.
I'm guessing North Korea, not South Korea.
Yeah.
In demand, at one stage, everyone plays the game of who has the more demanding job. We found this pretty fun pic for a bit of a laugh.
That is too funny. Now, we also have one bad reports. Now, if you think that your child's report card is bad, then you need to think again. Imagine getting a letter like this. It says, "Dear Mom, it is with great regret and sorrow that I'm writing this to you. I had to elope with my new girlfriend because I wanted to avoid a scene with you and Dad. I knew you wouldn't approve of Stacy because of all of her piercings, her tattoos, her tight motorcycle clothes, and the fact that she's much, much older than I am. And of course, she's also got a little bun in the oven."
Mom, she's pregnant, not Dad. Yeah, just Mom gets that.
Now, guess what? Stacy also owns a trailer in the woods and has a stack of firewood for the whole winter. We share a dream of having many more children, so don't worry, Mom. Even though I'm 15, I know I can take care of myself. Sometimes I'm sure that we'll be back to visit you so that you can look after all of your grandchildren. Love, your son, Jason. P.S. Mom, none of the above is true. I'm over at Dustin's house. I just wanted to remind you that there are worse things in life than the report card that's in the center desk drawer. That is too funny, right? I wish I'd thought of that when I was 15.
Oh man, that is absolutely brilliant. Now we've had those days where flights are missed or delayed and we're stranded at the airport waiting for the next available. I could feel your shoulders sink when I said
I
that.
was sitting in the cockpit last night.
Oh, lucky.
Divas! I told you, divas. Well, you might not believe us now, but things really could be worse. Miran Karimi Naziri is an Iranian man who landed at the Charles de Gaulle airport in Paris. Now, France, and he was looking for refugee status from Iran, and this was in 1988. After his briefcase was stolen with his passport and paperwork, he was not allowed to leave the airport for 18 years. But he did get played by Tom Hanks at a later stage of life, which is great. You know, very few of us get to do that. 18 years, that's all it cost him.
That is insane. And of course, the movie The Terminal was inspired by this story as well. Not cool. Well, the next one, of course, the elephant in the room. If you're thinking of having a rather poopy day, think again. Remember being to the zoo for an elephant ride? Now, you probably thought the person who gets to control the elephant is some super awesome guy who, with one tiny signal, could make the elephant do anything it has been taught. But behind the scenes, no one knows how much stuff that poor guy goes through. And when we say stuff, we literally mean stuff. Elephants, sometimes it's difficult to digest the food easily without exercising, running around and such. So the instructor has to help the elephant and inspect the poop. I dare you to say you hate your job after seeing that one.
Oh man, we got it good.
An elephant poop inspector.
We got it so good. Now, I hate admin, it's one of my worst things. But at least you don't have to test deodorants by smelling. Wait for it. The underarms of men.
Oh,
Like
no.
these ladies.
Nasty. Oh my gosh.
There we go. Hey,
no.
that's like a day on the job.
Okay.
Actors have it right.
No.
We have it rough, but that's rougher.
We have it rough, but that's habit.
my
I like that.
goodness.
And of course, if you're looking for a new job with no luck yet, that we bet you haven't come across this. Chewing hay for a horse with bad teeth. Could you resist this? chewing hay for a horse. I mean, the jobs that some people have, really.
This might be the real guy who got married at 15 and had 8 children in a trailer. Oh my.
Too funny.
Chew the cud. And coming in at number 1. You thought you had it tough when you walked to your car to see that you had a parking ticket. Well, take a look at this pic. A young boy named Brendan Cheney had to appear in court before Judge Judy on allegations that he threw a pine cone. Dun dun dun. The little sprite did admit to foul play. You'd swear he'd thrown like an orange off the balcony or something. That is so...
That is too funny.
That is crazy,
too
man. That
funny.
is absolutely crazy.
So I think that we can all actually just agree that our jobs are not as bad as we thought it was.
Well, they can be bad. Sometimes you're forced to do certain things as an actor. So
Yeah.
I think it just, yeah, it's a slight
You
margin.
get to step out of it.
Yeah,
luckily,
sometimes the things you have to do, oh God.
What's the worst thing that you've had to do?
When I started, I think we used to do this traveling show. We were endorsing something. So every time you had to wear this terrible costume and it's hot and you just pretend, no.
And you know what you're putting on the next day as well, which is the best part.
And it's going on for 3 months. You're doing the same thing over and over again. I'm like, no.
Oh, well, then
But
must
you
be
know what
loving
Ewan
the
was
UK.
doing before he got discovered, right? He was also inspecting elephant poo.
Was he really?
Yeah, I think so. Ewan, you must tell us that story sometime.
So well
Over to you.
said.
It's a good story. You must tell us.
Fat-free. No sugar added. The new improved Parmalat Fabulite yogurt.